Kamala Harris is seeing a rise in support from women but is experiencing a decline in male voter backing, a shift that could jeopardize her chances in the upcoming election. In the United States, women have made impressive progress toward gender equality, surpassing many other countries. However, a noticeable gender divide has emerged in this presidential race. A recent poll from Suffolk University indicates that former President Donald Trump leads among men with 53% compared to Harris's 37%. Conversely, Harris enjoys a strong lead among women, with 53% to Trump's 36%. This disparity highlights potential challenges for the nation beyond mere politics. While Harris's campaign resonates with women, it risks alienating men. Unlike Hillary Clinton, who emphasized the historic nature of her candidacy, Harris has chosen to focus on issues such as abortion, which primarily engage women voters. This strategy has proven effective, particularly among young women. Recent New York Times Siena College polls reveal that Harris has a 39-point advantage among young women, 67% to 28%, whereas Trump leads by 21 points with young men, 58% to 37%. Harris continues to target women while grappling with her appeal to male voters. Trump, who successfully mobilized male voters in 2016, still commands a solid lead among men, especially within the Gen Z demographic. As noted by Politico, with Harris prioritizing abortion rights and Trump making gains with younger men, both parties anticipate that the 2024 election may feature the largest gender gap in voting preferences seen in modern political history. From her appearance on the Call Her Daddy podcast to her segments on The View, which features an all-female panel, Harris conveys that her campaign primarily caters to women, a message that may not resonate with men. Meanwhile, Trump is making significant inroads with young men, albeit with a different appeal. What attracts young men to Trump? He represents aspiration, wealth, fame, and family loyalty. Despite the complexities surrounding his image, Trump's portrayal as a successful billionaire persists, even amid controversies. He is the man who defiantly declared "fight" after surviving an assassination attempt, yet also the one who humorously donned a McDonald's apron to serve fries last weekend. This duality may resonate with blue-collar men, combining a masculine image with a family-oriented narrative, while also supporting conservative policies like tariffs. These contrasts could explain why men are drawn to Trump. Each individual embodies both flaws and strengths. If Trump can acknowledge his imperfections while embracing his persona, many men may feel encouraged to do the same. Scottish theologian William Barclay once remarked, "Every man is a walking civil war, a battle between right and wrong, good and evil, passion and reason, instinct and will." Trump seems to embody this internal conflict, appealing to young men in particular. He sends a message that counters the Harris campaign's tone, making young men feel valued and significant, a stark contrast to a narrative often propagated by extreme feminists suggesting they are either unnecessary or predatory. A recent observation by my colleague, Sarah Pequeño, highlighted a troubling trend among young Americans. According to this year's World Happiness Report, the U.S. ranks 62nd in happiness for those under 30, marking a significant decline. Factors such as negative media, economic struggles, and the high cost of living contribute to this discontent. However, deeper issues related to this generation's sense of identity also play a critical role, impacting not only the upcoming election, but also revealing demographic challenges ahead. While young women report higher dissatisfaction levels compared to their male counterparts, only 44% feeling positively about societal treatment, the youngest women in America are also the most liberal demographic. This alignment with modern feminist ideals emphasizes independence and self-sufficiency, often sidelining men. Beyond political divides, young men and women increasingly disengage from romantic relationships, as evidenced by declining marriage and birth rates in the U.S. Extremist rhetoric suggests men are unnecessary, a narrative that has gained traction among some women. Modern advancements pose modern dilemmas. Why pursue a relationship when financial independence and motherhood can be achieved independently? I understand the frustration young women face when seeking partners, especially if they out-earn men or possess more education. It's tough to find attraction in a man who appears to lack ambition. Collectively, young men are withdrawing from the workforce, earning less than women, and feeling increasingly reluctant to initiate romantic relationships. This lack of attraction is not surprising, given that many young men are made to feel insignificant. This election highlights a growing divide between men and women, a chasm that may only widen. As a society, we cannot afford to have our young people struggling to reconcile their differences in values, especially on critical issues like politics and family. Furthermore, this election reveals that extreme feminism and liberalism do not guarantee happiness. Instead, fostering joy requires mutual respect and appreciation, acknowledging our differences while striving for common ground.